Okay, so you mean to tell me that after we beat Zelda Breath of the Wild, we're going to be able to spend money and buy more content for Zelda Breath of the Wild? And people have a problem with that? I don't know. That sounds crazy to me too. This game is so amazing. Guys, we are less than 2 weeks away. Less than 2 weeks. The wait is like finally over. Can you just, oh my god, just listen. I am so completely stoked and excited for this game to come out, for Nintendo Switch to come out, for Zelda Breath of the Wild to come out. I am so happy. I have been literally counting the hours, okay? I have been a basket case for this game. I wake up in the morning and watch a Breath of the Wild video. I watch all of the IGN videos, all the Up at Noon videos when they talk about Zelda Breath of the Wild. And the last thing that I saw from Up at Noon or IGN was, you know, with Brian Atano, I love that guy, when they were talking about the DLC. And I kind of want to talk about that because they said some pretty interesting things, and they said some things that I agree with and some things that I do not agree with. And here's the thing. They said something about Link being able to wear a Nintendo Switch shirt, and I honestly don't have a problem with that. I can see where they're coming from, though, where they're like, okay, well, this kind of takes away from the game. This is, you know, Link, and he's wearing a t-shirt where they can have, you know, other, like, you know, sort of gimmicky sort of advertisements in the game. I don't have a problem with it. It's not going to change the gameplay. Oh, well, it's a Nintendo Switch game, and you have Link, and he's wearing a Switch shirt. Okay, so it does take away from the fantasy aspect, but it's a Nintendo Switch game, so ultimately I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with the fact that, sure, they could have had a hard mode installed into the game at launch and given us the option of easy mode and hard mode. But they decided to wait and put it as DLC so we have, you know, something to pay. I don't have a problem with that, and I'll tell you exactly why I don't have a problem with that. And I think they may have touched on this a little bit in that interview, but the reason why I don't have a problem with is this. This game is quite literally worth more than the $60 that it's going to cost us to buy it. It's worth more. To me, it is worth more. And let me know what you think. Do you think this game is going to be worth more than $60? Because I definitely think that there are some games out there that are worth a lot more than $60. A prime example of that, Final Fantasy 15. As soon as I saw the game, as soon as I was 10 hours into the game, I said to myself, this game is worth way more than $60. So I don't have a problem with games like this of this stature that have DLC, that have things that could have been included at launch, because the game is just, it's so good. Like, I haven't had a chance to actually play the game yet. All I've been able to do is fantasize, watch gameplay, and just, you know, wait and fiend over this game. But I've played previous Zelda games. I played Ocarina of Time. I've played Majora's Mask. Those last two Zelda games I played, I was completely pleased with both of those games. After that, I kind of, you know, veered off and went to the PlayStation route and stuff like that and just stuck to that. But now that I see, look at this game, dude! This game looks freaking awesome. And anybody who's going to be upset with DLC for this game, you're out of your freaking mind. Because you're getting the game out of steal anyway. Like, this game is worth more than $60. They put so much time into this game, and just, the thing about it is this. It's going to have puzzles. It's going to have, well, basically what I mean to say is, there's going to be a lot of game time that you can spend on this. Like, you're going to be able to spend so much time on this game and have so much fun with this game. Because this game doesn't strike me as something that's repetitious. It strikes me as something that's going to be a challenge. It strikes me as something that's going to stimulate your mind and, you know, I don't know, just challenge your IQ, I guess, because of all the puzzles and stuff like that. I've seen the E3 demos, I've seen the gameplay of the dungeon trials, and I saw some stuff when I was, you know, watching them play, and I'm like, man, this is going to really make me think, and it's going to occupy a lot of time while letting me have fun, because I genuinely like the way the game looks. I like the way Link looks. I like the way he fights. I love everything about the way this game looks. I just can't wait for that small piece of the puzzle. I'm saying it's small because I know I'm going to love the game as soon as I get it. Of the gameplay. The gameplay is probably going to be phenomenal based on past Zelda experiences. March 3rd, we are less than 2 weeks away. I went out and bought a Wolf Link amiibo. The first thing that I do when I turn the game on, when I play it, is I'm going to activate my Wolf Link. What are you guys going to do?